Hey guys, today we are going to see how to use swipe actions in SwiftUI. And the swipe actions are newly introduced in WWDC 2021. So let's create a project. Let's name this swipe actions and let's expand the window and let's choose our simulator as iPhone 12. Let me zoom out a little bit. And we'll start by creating our model. Let's assume we are creating an email app, so we'll create a structure called email, and then we'll have two properties in there. Let's say header and content. And now let's create our model, and our model will be an observable object so that SwiftUI views can observe this model. And we'll create our published property mails. This will hold all the emails that we get. And now in our content view, we will create a state object to hold the model. And then we will create a list and use for each block to iterate through all the emails in the model. Now let's create our email cell view. So this email cell view will take an email and display it nicely in a tile. So we'll take an email as only parameter, and we will create a vertical stack with the alignment of leading and two text views, one for heading and one for content. Now let's use the task attribute on the list to fetch the emails. So first of all, we'll create a function in the model called fetch emails, and let's make an asynchronous function because it may take some time for emails to get fetched. For now, I'm just like appending a sample email, but in here you will write the code to actually fetch the emails and append them. And now let's call our fetch emails using await because it's an asynchronous function. We'll call await model.fetchEmail. Because task and the swipe actions are newly introduced in iOS 15, so we'll move our target to iOS 15. Let's resume our preview, and we can see our single email is shown on the screen that we fetched. Now let's use the swipe actions attribute on the mail cell to add two buttons on the trailing edge. So by default, the swipe actions go to the trailing edge. So we'll just, as button action, we'll just print deletes because we are creating a delete button. And let's use the label as delete and a trash icon. and that would be our first swipe action to delete. And the second one, let's make it more with the ellipsis icon. And once we resume our preview, you can see both our actions are shown as a swipe action, and by default if you swipe all the way, the delete is triggered. And currently the delete is showing as a normal color, so let's add a role to our button. It's destructive, so it shows as red button. Now let's run this code in our simulator and see if the actions of the buttons are working. Let's see if the delete and more are printed when we press those buttons. As you can see on the console, the right actions are called as we press the buttons or move the swipe all the way to the left. So let's now add more swipe actions and let's make them on the leading edge. So we will pass a parameter edge to the swipe actions as leading. And first button, let's have it as mail, or let's have it at read. So you can make an email read or unread, and we'll use the icon envelope.open as in the default mail app. And also we can tint the button blue so it looks same as the default mail app. And also, like, let's make the more button yellow, so we'll say .tint yellow on the button. And now let's run our app in the simulator and see how it looks. As you can see, the colors are visible and our actions are working. And if we swipe all the way up, read is triggered. So everything is working as expected, but our model and the mail cell view is in the same file, so let's move them on a separate file because that's clean. So we'll make a new SwiftUI view called mail cell and paste our mail cell view there. And also we have to fix our preview so that it takes a mail parameter with the default mail. And let's create our model as a separate file and move our model and the mail structure there. And that completes our example to demonstrate swipe actions. If you have any queries, let me know in the comments down below. And if you like the video, do hit the like button and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.